So this is our 1990 Toyota pickup that we built as our little adventure mobile. We traveled from Canada all the way down through Central America and South America and back across Canada. And we're looking to expand those adventures when we're able to do so. And right now we're in the middle of that build. All right, now we're gonna install the Samlex PST 600 pure sine wave inverter. An inverter takes the 12 volt direct current from your house batteries and converts it into a 115 volt alternating current, very similar to what you would find in your house. So you can get a modified sine wave inverter, but a pure sine wave inverter is capable of producing cleaner, smoother, quieter, and more reliable electricity to operate your appliances and your electronics. The best example of something we charge with the inverter is this, the good old MacBook Pro. It has a 115 volt plug, and it's also what you would call sensitive equipment. Saying that, the equipment that we have that has the actual highest draw is a little Magic Bullet blender that requires 250 watts. But to size an inverter, you want to add 50% to the highest load that you have. So we took the 250 watts, multiplied it by 50%, came out with 375 watts. So at that point, we knew that a 300 watt inverter wasn't going to cover it, but a 600 watt, the next size up, would. Samlex has a nice little chart here to figure out what kit you need, and we came up with this one. It is the DC1000-kit. Read the instruction manual, lay out all your tools and equipment, and the installation kit, find a location to install the inverter, and then once the inverter is actually installed, connect it via the installation kit. So the inverter can be installed a few different ways, but Samlex recommends against vertically this way or vertically this way. And the reason for that is that there are openings where you can actually drop things into by accident that would jam the fan and could potentially stop the fan and create an overheating issue. Obviously they recommend against that. We're actually going to install ours upside down under a cabinet like this. All right, so here's the 600 watt pure sine wave inverter. Ever important instruction manual. And the inverter. So here's the power inverter installation kit. We have the DC1000-kit. And that comes with a pair of 4-gauge cables. These 4-gauge cables are 10 feet long. It's got a fuse that bolts straight to the battery, and that goes to the power lead of the inverter. And it also comes with mounting hardware and zip ties. All right, so this is our little camper that we're building to, I guess, travel the world. So not only is it meant to camp out of and live out of, but really we want to utilize this to work out of as well. So that's part of the need for having an electrical system that can actually power our laptops and charge batteries and so on. So when mounting the inverter, we know we can't install it vertically for fear of things dropping into both the plug or the fan, but we can mount it flat like this. We're actually going to install it right here under the cabinet. So we'll have easy access to on-off switch and to the plugs when we're sitting here doing work. So yeah, first step. Now that the cables are secured to the inverter, I'm just going to tie them together and run them along the back side of the bed here to where the battery is. Always using flush cuts. Next step is to install the supplied fuse. This goes directly to the battery terminal here, right here. You bolt it down, and then this is where the positive cable from the inverter will go. The negative cable will go to the negative bus that I have that connects to the negative side of the battery here, and then we're done. The 600 watt inverter is installed and ready to go. We're charging a camera battery, actually for the camera I'm holding right now, and the laptop at the same time. So thanks to the Samlex PST 600, we're able to keep our laptops and camera batteries charged wherever we are in the world.